is Josh, and welcome to the channel. If you guys are just joining in, and you can take the time to hit that like button, we greatly appreciate it. If you're brand new to the channel, consider subscribing. We'd love to have you as part of the community. Put my net down here. I'm hoping this bait works. I don't even know if it's gonna break down, honestly, guys. It's it's bait from a couple weeks ago, so I'm just hoping it works. I really don't know. But we will see. Oh, get this chair. Can I get that other phone too, babe? Sit down here. Possibly using Dylan's chair. Oh, got 2 likes already. Appreciate it. I may have to sit up here. I have to probably sit up here. Oh, see how good Dylan's chair is here. Oh man. But yeah, I'm using some oats. They were made with corn. They were super dry. I used a little water, but they're awful doughy now, so I don't know. Have to see what happens. Whew. We will have to see. Drop us a like. Copy the link. I'm gonna share this out a little bit. Who we got in here? We only got, it's like just Mrs. Vickers, possibly. If you're watching, drop us a comment. Let us know how your day is. Well, we got a bunch of gnats around us today. Bunch of gnats. It turned out to be a real pretty day, I'll tell you that. It turned out to be real pretty. I don't know how long these nice days are going to last, but we shall see. It was like 100 pretty much the week before. So what's it going to be like in the 80s this week, or is it going to be nice, man?
70s.
It's going to be in the 70s this week. For how many days?
I checked over is rain Saturday.
Yeah.
Supposed to high of 78.
Really?
Sunny Saturday.
Hmm.
So we're supposed to have Wednesday, all this week 70s, and Saturday 78, Sunday 75. But Wednesday we're supposed to have severe storms.
Really?
Severe storm.
Well, that could change, though. That could change. Maybe we'll get lucky and we won't have any storms. Luck has never really been in my name, but we'll see. I'm usually unlucky. Usually unlucky. Alright, we're getting her shared out on a couple pages here real fast. And then we'll be good to go. I don't think I've missed anything anyway. Gnats are kind of driving me crazy, I'll say that. But hopefully this bait breaks down. I didn't check it. I did not check it. Don't get many days this nice this time of year though. You don't get a whole lot this nice. Yo, what's up, David? How you doing, brother? Guys, if you could take the time to hit that like button, we'd greatly appreciate it. Please and thank you. And again, if you're new, consider subscribing. We'd love to have you as part of the community. So we've got a nice little breeze, 70-some degrees out right now. Mr. Jimmy Lang, what's up, brother? How you doing today? Probably ought to make a ball of this bait up and put it in the water bucket. See if it is gonna break down. So she's old and rank. She smells like sour corn now. She smells like sour corn. What's up, Gorilla Voodoo? How you doing, bud? Hopefully she breaks down. Ultimately, that's all that matters. I see some bubbles, so I'm assuming it's going to. We shall see. Oh, man. What's up there, Gary? Thank you, brother. Thank you. Oh, we're going to kick back and enjoy the day. We only got a few hours to fish. So, let's see if we can't get lucky and get one. See if we can't get lucky here. I've fished out there a few times. I grew up fishing elkhorn. Nice. Seen them boys tear it up a lot of places at times, but couldn't ever get the secret from them. Yeah, I mean, the biggest secret to catching carp is once you figure out how to make that pack bait pack and stay on your hook till it hits the bottom. That's the biggest challenge there. I fished with a lot of people. I just had a bump on that left rod. But I fished with a lot of people that would sit there and use the same bait right out of my bucket. And if they would throw it off 50% of the time. So that told me that the other half of the time when it hit the water, it probably exploded on impact. It is beautiful out there, Jimmy, beautiful. But fish still have to be feeding. I mean, if they're not feeding, you got zero chance. Impossible to catch if they're not feeding. And there is no magic bait that makes them feed or anything like that. Either they're biting, they're hungry, or they're not. If there was a magic bait, everybody would already have it if they put it out for sale and you'd catch one every cast. Or nobody would know what it is because, well, the guy that finds it out would never tell anybody. So, Jimmy, what you been up to today? Anything spectacular? You got anything good going on today, man? It's like we got 15 likes. See if we can't pump that number up to about 20 or so. That'd be sweet. To go sit down there, honestly, because that hit me right in the eye. I don't know if y'all ever been hit in the eye, but whew, it's not fun. I'll tell you that. I think I might have one on this left rock. I don't know. Something messing with it. Take a look. A little looky-loo here. It's got bumped a couple times now. Sometimes them buffs, they'll be hooked out there and just keep sitting there like that. And then also you do have on the catch side of that, shad will sit there and hit that pack bait real good too. So oh Lord. Alright, what am I missing here? What's up, Freddie? How you doing, bud? What are you up to today, brother? What's up, Keith? How you doing, man? What up, what up? What up, what up? Make a pack bait for catfish instead of carp? Which one would I pick? Well, what's up, Rob Fox? How you doing, brother? Good day to all you great bluegill fishermen. Oh my. I personally think any pack bait made with corn, so oats made with corn, soybean meal made with corn, or panko made with corn, I mean, any of those are just super good for catching catfish. If I'm fishing a lake that has an equal amount of carp and catfish in it, I usually catch as many or more catfish as I do carp. Catfish love corn. I mean, they really, really love it. I've caught some pretty nice catfish on corn as well. I hadn't used millet in a while, and I always thought catfish didn't hardly hit millet, but I'll tell you what, when I used millet at a couple different places this year, I was catching just as many catfish. I think we caught one that was, I think Dylan caught one that was about 15 or 20 pound blue cat, I think it was. And then had a blue cat on that was a little bit bigger than his, and lost it right next to the bank. So you just never know. I've caught some pretty big catfish. I caught a 35 or 37 pounder last year on, I think it was oats, I think. Halibut pellets, yeah, that's for like that's what they use in River Ebro for them big old Wells catfish. Yeah, I got hair rigs on, buddy. Nah, I don't use fake corn. I do have a yellow wafter on. Normally I don't like to use yellow, honestly. I usually like to use a brighter color. But I pack my bait. I don't use method leads either because I can pack my bait good enough I don't have to. I pack it right around my hook bait. Yeah. Any ever caught the monster that is supposed to be in the front pond? When you reel in the next time, can you show me? Sure. Nice, Mr. Gray, nice. Oh yeah, brother, I love bean meal. I just don't have any. If I had it, I'd be using it today. I just don't have any to make. Great bait, cheap. So yeah. Monster cat, I have no idea on that one, brother. I think it's like any kind of fishing, lakes or store, you know what I mean? Like, I remember seeing a thing on the urban legend of the catfish as big as a VW bug. And if you look that up, every dam like Brookville or any of them, they all have that urban legend, you know what I mean? Sometimes we just get fish stories, brother. For me, the best way, literally the best way to make bean meal is 3 pounds of bean meal and 12 eggs. You can leave the shell in if you want, or you can crack them and throw the shell in the trash. It's up to you. That is the best bean you'll ever throw. And you can add other stuff to it if you want, but that is your basis. And I mean, it don't get no better than that one, brother. It packs like a brick. Throw it a mile. When I was younger, that's about all I used was bean meal. Yeah, those are good for catfish for sure. Live bait, cut bait, any of that stuff. And the funny thing is, like I say, if there's a lot of catfish in the lake, usually that's what people are fishing for instead of carp. And me and my buddy will burn up the catfish, and the people come over, like, what are you using? Because they can't catch a catfish. And I'm like, brother, I wish I wasn't getting them either. What's up, Steven? I had my first bad experience at the Pay Lake. Guy catch across the pond, could barely throw out. Is right. No, I mean, some people are just dicks, you know what I mean? That's pretty much it there, Steven. Some people are pricks, That's what it sounds like to me. I deal with bad experiences every day that I fish. In public waters, private waters, it doesn't matter. There's always somebody, you know what I mean? I'm blurry, yeah, it's probably a bad signal, brother. It'll come back on it'll come back. Yeah, probably just the signal, guys. Give it a few and I'm sure it'll fix itself. I'm sure she'll come back to normal. It will fix itself. So this is a beautiful day. And if it doesn't, I can move it up onto the hill there and we can try it up there, see what happens. See what happens that way. You guys got any questions or anything? Let me know. Please and thank you. Ba da ba ba ba. Well, we can move her up on the hill a little bit and see what happens that way. Oh. Oh. Ah. Always something, guys. Always something there. Huh? Babe, the stream quality's bad. It's blurry, and they said the audio's slurred and everything else. So, all we can do is try to fix it. How's the audio now? Still terrible? Is it still bad? Looks like maybe it fixed itself here, guys. Looking pretty good now. If you guys could take the time to hit that like button, we greatly appreciate it. If you're brand new, consider subscribing. Well, babe, yeah, now it does. But yeah, if you guys are new, consider subscribing. We'd love to have you as part of the community. See how many likes we can get it up to today? Where we at right now? Let's see here. 19 likes. Can we get that up to 25? Who give me 20 likes now? I got 19 going once. Who give me 20 now? Probably bait up my left rod here in a little bit because I did have something hit that one twice. If it's shad, it probably could have got all the pack bait there. And it could have been just something to swim into it too. Who knows? Is it still working? It's spinning on my end, on my phone, babe. Or there it goes. There it goes. Why stuff gotta be so difficult? You know what I mean? I do. I got one just a little to the left of it, Jimmy. Or I mean, Mr. Gray. Well, that I do, brother. That I do. The right rod is pretty dang close to it. And then the other three are pretty close to the rope out there. I probably ought to try some, you know, maybe 2 of them in closer and then 2 next to the rope. Yeah, for sure. That's, in theory, you would think that would be the best spot, in theory, yeah. Taco, so several places I fish, they just finished spawning. I'm sure there might be a few places that haven't spawned yet, but I don't know. You know, the farther north you go, the cooler the water probably. The one place I like to fish, the water temp was almost 80 degrees up there Sunday. I think that was Sunday or Saturday. That was Saturday. Wait. Yeah, I think that was Saturday. I don't know what the water temp is here. The only thing I wish my bait boat would tell you Fahrenheit. It tells me in Celsius, and then I got to look it up on my phone because I will never remember how to convert Celsius to Fahrenheit. I wish that every place just used the same units of measure, you know, like either liters or gallons. You know, things like that. So Celsius or Fahrenheit. I really don't know why different countries use different, you know, terms of measurements on things. It'd be nice if we were universal, I think, personally. The question is, are we going to catch anything today? Again, I don't know if this bait's breaking down correctly or anything else, so we will just have to see. I am throwing the corn oats from about a week ago, Dylan, and I had to put so much water in them to get them to pack that they're almost like a dough, so I have no idea if they're breaking down correctly or not. I think I have a little bit of millet left in the truck. I thought about trying that, but I don't know. If you guys are just joining in, don't forget to hit that like button. Greatly appreciate it. See if we can get it up to about 50 likes today at least. And if you're new, consider subscribing. We'd love to have you as part of the community. I had somebody reach out about the place I used to fish down there that starts with small, Dylan. Said that they've been catching some big carp down there. Yeah, I might ought to give it a shot again, you know. Might ought to give it a shot again. We at 25 likes. Can we get 26 now? Who give me 26 now? 25 going once. Who give me 26 now? Let's get her up to 30, y'all. Let's get that thing up to 30. Quality looking pretty good now or no? Yeah, they said that it's still really weedy, but maybe we just need to man up a little bit. What do you think, Dylan? Looking good, nice. It's sad that I'm actually ready for spring fishing again because summer fishing stinks compared to spring. That one boat ramp across from where we normally fish, Dylan, I went over there, dude, about 100, a little over 100 meters out, man, that thing had fish all over it. But the kayakers will definitely be a big problem. Definitely be a big problem over there. Need to figure out where we're planning on fishing Saturday and if you're going to be able to take me. And if not, I won't be able to go probably. Unless we stay local, you know. I want to go to that campground sometime. I think that'd be fun. I think that would be a lot of fun. Yo, Carp 360, what up? My brother from another mother. How you doing today, buddy? It might, Dylan. It really might. Like Carp 360 been catching quite a few last weekend. Looks like he was tearing them up. Surprised at how tired I am. I haven't been getting the best sleep though, to be honest with you. Now let me ask I want to ask everybody a personal question here. This is a personal question that each and every one of you, I'd love to know the answer. So, like they say, some people have like a narrator in their brain, you know, where they just keep talking in their own head and all that stuff, and then some people can just shut off everything and proceed on. Do you guys have a narrator in your head that talks to you 24/7, or do you guys have where you can just like shut things off and on and sit there and not think about anything? I'm curious about that. I also have another question that kind of interesting. You're always thinking, so it's like in your brain, you're telling yourself what to do and you relive things. Like you try to come up with the right answer from a previous conversation on what you should have said or what you should say in the future, even though it hasn't happened. Blast started with 6 rods, ended up with 1. Brother, I'm telling you. You have your wife outside and inside your head. Freddie's always thinking too. Yeah, I've got that narrator. I never can shut it off. I think it's a curse. I can't never just lay there or sit there. Always thinking about things that don't even ever happen. Like a lot of times the things that I'm thinking about what I should do just never happened anyways. There's no point even doing it. No point to think about. You guys ever use boilies or big pellets? Yeah, I mean, I got wafters on right now, brother. Wafter is a boilie that has a little bit of cork dust in it, so it floats just a teeny tiny bit off the bottom. Don't use any big pellets because I don't have any big pellets for one. But yeah, my hook baits are either tiger nuts or wafters, pretty much. Pretty much all the time. Here's another weird personal question. And this is weird because I thought everybody took a shower the same way. When you get in the shower, do you face the shower while you're in there, like the whole time? Or do you mainly point your face away from the shower? That way, and only kind of turn towards it when you're washing your front side? That's a good question for everybody. My face points away from the shower. Now I'm soaping up, and once I'm soaped up, then I'll wash the front side. But other than that, it's my backside pointing towards that thing. Yeah. I mean, that's what I use. They say there's two different types of brains. And like I said, I thought everybody just pointed it away from it. Yeah, Dylan, that stuff can kind of takes a toll on a guy. Were you guys at Glen? It looked like the Glen shelter over there. In that photo. I definitely have my back to the shower more than the front. All right. We're on the same level. Yeah, same level. Oh, brother, I mean, I'm using pack bait, which is essentially the same thing as using the method. And that's just the USA style of it. Just the same rig I always use, brother. Hair rig, wafter, 2-ounce sinker. Dang. Carp 360. Nice, buddy. Go to Glen, but oh, really? I don't remember how much the wife paid for Glen. I didn't think it was too bad. What was Hagerstown? Just curious. I'm ready to get out where I can use the bait boat. That's what I'm ready for. To catch more buffs, wafters, your hook bait, get a wafter hook bait, and then probably bean meal. Bean meal's really good bait for buffs. There you go, Mr. Gray. Glen was 65. Oh, that's not too bad. How much is Hagerstown's? To be honest, I'm surprised that these $15. Yeah, you can't beat that, bro. Can't beat that. I'm surprised these parks don't charge $100 to try and rip you some more. You know what I mean? In the margins on cubes of cat food, I believe it. I've caught carp on everything you can think of. Yo, what's up there, Boomer Sooner? How you doing, bro? I used to use Spam sometimes for catfish, or hot dogs for catfish sometimes, and sometimes I'd catch carp on those. I saw a guy catch a 30-pound carp out of here about 20, probably 25 years ago, maybe a little longer than that, on the baby bluegill. So them carp, they'll eat about anything, honestly. They like meat. They'll eat soft crawls, tuna, they like it all. Yeah, for sure. They'll eat about anything. A jelly baby, nice. For next fishing season, get a small bag of yellow, tiny potato and put one uncooked on the hair rig. Just for you. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do for you, Carp. I want you to message me a picture of exactly the potatoes you're talking about, and I think up here I don't think it would do good. This is a pay lake. I don't think it'd do good, but I will put a potato on just for you, brother. I will do it. You send me a picture of the exact potatoes you're talking about, okay? That way I know exactly what size they are. I wonder if it'd be better if you cut it into a little cube. What do you think? I think one problem might be the fact that I'd have to go to a lake that has bigger fish too, because if that's a pretty heavy thing, I don't know that a lot of these little carp could get it in their mouth. I mean, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Chickpeas, yeah, chickpeas are great. I like chickpeas. Hey, they don't taste too bad either. I don't mind eating them. I'll eat a chickpea. Pretty tasty if you ask me. Back when I used to just pay lake fish when I was younger, instead of using corn, I would get cans of chickpeas, put a couple on the hook, and I'm gonna tell you, they're hard to get on the hook without splitting them in half. And then I'd chum them out, and I used to catch quite a few that way. There's your duck, babe. Babe, there's your duck. You like Scopex, huh? Well, he was with all them ducks, and he came over. What's up, buddy? Whack, 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 whack. What you doing, bud? Old ducky duck. This is a cute one. I'll tell you, that's a real cute one. But he likes Scopex. So my favorite flavor is anything that smells good to me. What are you doing, buddy? What you doing? He's wagging his little duck tail at me. He's got such a wild walk compared to the other ones. Ooh, congratulations there, Skoden out, or Skoden Outdoorsman. Skoden Outdoorsman, congratulations, brother. But I like any flavor that smells good to me. I personally don't think flavors make much difference. Personally don't think so. Because if there was a flavor that just was magic, that's all people would throw. I've caught them on everything. Gotcha, Carp 360. I saw a message did come through. I'll check it tonight once I get done streaming, brother. Sometimes I think flavor might actually keep you from catching a fish. I think sometimes bigger fish trust plain more than they trust something with a flavor. It's just my opinion. Don't mean it's right or wrong. Don't know. Y'all can see the duck now. He's a cute duck. What's those kind of ducks that have the almost look like a turkey on their head there? They got different colors on their head and stuff. Using ugly stick dock runner, 6-pound test. Oh, I bet that was one heck of a fish fight there, buddy. I bet that was real good. A lot of fun. Bigger fish on smaller bait. I have also caught many big fish on small bait. Well, apparently there's something that's hooked into that bobber over there. You see that, babe? Somebody broke a bobber off with a fish because that thing is going all over the lake. You see it? There's a bobber in the water that's moving around like crazy. It's right off the bank there. It was out in the middle of the lake. It's close to the bank now. Nah, if you put that net in, it'll just run or swim. Oh, nice. Nice, Carp 360. A Muscovy. You got it, buddy. Muscovy. That's it. I thought it was a Muscati. Is it Muscovy? I don't know. It is something like that. It is something like that. Uh, yeah. The way you did it, you was only going to get the bobber. You needed to go up underneath and scoop up. I could try to maybe hook the line here in a minute. She knows how to handle a rod for sure, buddy. I'll tell you that right now. Boom, pow. All right, what we at on the likes? 1 from 30. Guys, can we get her to 35 on the likes? Who wants to be a hero, a legend, and help us hit that like goal? Let's get her to 35. If you're brand new, consider subscribing too. Love to have you as part of the community. Yeah, it'd be nice to hook it and get that hook out of it. Hook the line and get the hook out of the fish. A basketball? How's that going to help you? Oh, or did you say bass pole? I wouldn't do that. I can try when I go to bait up to hook that line. I mean, the bobbers, yeah. Ultimately, the bobber's probably going to slide off and. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen it out there swimming around. I've seen it swimming around. I'll try to get it. I will try to get it. Let's see here. Place for fishing looks beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful today. It's cool out. How's my health? Just still got the back issues. Carp 360. I mean, got the back issues. Got a few other issues, but we're kicking, brother. We're surviving. We're surviving. How about you, brother? How you doing? You doing all right? I don't see the bobber. I do see the bobber again. So I might be able to get a hold of that line. Might be able to do it. No guarantee. I think I see the stick. I might, guys, should I go try to snag into that line so I can get the fish in and get the hook out of its mouth? Somebody broke off on it and he's pulling a stick and a bobber around the lake. Brother, I'll tell you, if you'd have told me 10 years ago I'd have been in this kind of condition, I'd have said, you're lying to me, but unfortunately not. Unfortunately, I am in that condition. Mr. Gray says, yes. What do you guys think? Yes, yes, yes. All right, I'll reel the left rod in and then we'll bait it up anyway. We'll see if we can't get that line. There's no guarantee. I'll give it a couple tries. Oh. But I might have a fish anyway. I keep seeing, something keeps messing with this one. Something keeps messing with it. Oh, I think I did have a shad on there, actually. I might need the net, babe. I'll let you know. I don't need it right now. Oh, man. Well, I see it. I'm assuming when I hit the line, it'll probably just, yeah, it didn't even hook at that time, but yeah, I'm not going to be able to get it like that. I'm surprised it didn't actually get it. See, back in the day, I used to keep a, dang it. I used to keep a pole with a bunch of hooks on it. Yeah, yeah, I got it, but it may pop the bobber off there. Hope it don't. I'd like to get that hook out of this fish's mouth. I used to keep a pole back in the day. If I got one pulled in, had one with a bunch of hooks on it, and I'd cast out there and get it. I used to use rebar rod holders with a spoon, and that really, sometimes they'd get pulled in, they'd get bounced out of it. Hopefully it stays hooked. I don't know if it's going to or not, man. Yeah, it's got a lot of line attached to it. And it just, hey, it's perfect. The hook came out. Nice.
Good.
And we didn't get the fish in, but me hooking into their line, the hook popped out, so we got a bobber we can trash. Can you help me out here? Bunch of line and a bobber there. Perfect.
Now he's free.
We saved the day, babe. We're heroes, legends. Fish, turn the stream on and hit me with a super chat real fast. We saved your life, buddy. Buy us a pizza now. Treat us like that.
A stick and everything. You couldn't really get down.
That was a lot of line.
A lot of line, a bobber, and a stick. Couldn't get low.
I thought we was gonna get it into the bank for a second. It got real hung up tight there, and I think we would have got it if the hook didn't pop out of his mouth. The hook from whoever broke off on it, not my hook. My hook was in the big old ball of line. Hi, I am going to bait this rod back up. That's what I'm going to do. Alright. I can't believe how nice it is outside. I think I'm just going to flip this one about halfway to the rope. I don't want it to go all the way next to the rope. I'm going to flip it halfway. Maybe not even halfway, honestly. There we go. Wash my hands off a little bit. Get the old stanky corn off there. It smells like rotten or fermentation or whatever you want to call them. That's what she smells like. Oh, well, I can see that carp did not drop us a super chat. I'm a little offended by that carp. I didn't want to walk or anything, bud. Just wanted to come up for a couple hours, kick back and relax, you know what I mean? Just wanted to relax. Random fishing fact. Monks first bred mirror carp to have less scales so they're easier to descale. I believe that. I believe that. Jump in there, huh? I don't think I want to do that one. No, thank you, buddy. No, thank you. Guys, we're at 32 likes. Could we get that to 35? All you gotta do is hit that like button. It's free, doesn't cost you a thing. And if you're new, consider subscribing. We'd love to have you as part of the community. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. So we need to figure out what we're going to do Saturday. I don't know what I got in store Sunday because it is Father's Day. Or what are you doing for Father's Day, Dylan? Are you hanging out with your dad? You fishing? What are you doing? Are you hanging out with me since I'm your new daddy? Kind of like your new daddy, you know what I mean? What do you think, chat? Am I Dylan's daddy? You're fishing? Nice. I have to see what my wife wants to do. I want to go somewhere for a weekend, and I want to go somewhere I can use the bait boat. That's what I want to do. Somewhere away from 9 million catfish. Most of our favorite places have so many catfish they make it about unbearable anymore. I'd love to go somewhere I can use that bait boat. I did get a really nice aluminum table from Bucky's for a tench. Nice. I've never caught a tench. Never caught one. They look cool. What's up, Jay? How you doing, bud? In the background, while I do some errands. Nice. What you got going on? What kind of errands you running today, brother? What kind of errands? I think I'm going to take my very right rod and put it just under that tree as well. Chilling like a villain? Yes, sir. Do keep seeing a few bubbles over there, so never know. You guys just joining in, or maybe you forgot, if you could hit that like button, we greatly appreciate it. And drop off at courier. I guess I don't get, is that like your job or something like that? Because if they're yours, why would you pick them up and then drop them off? They're just like, I don't know what they cost, Dylan. I think they're pennies and stuff, but you get a whole bunch of them for a little bit of money, I believe. I haven't seen any, so I don't know what they look like when somebody does it. Oh, an Amazon return, I got you. I've had a couple people do it while I wasn't watching, so I don't know if it pops up with something or what. There's Dylan with 10, what is them poops? Happy poop. Huh. Yeah, we do. We do Gary. Is it Gary or Jerry? It kind of looks like it's spelled maybe where it's Jerry. But we do have some nice species, but some states are better than other, you know what I mean? Some states have better fish, better fishing. There it is. Hey, I don't know what 10 of them does either. They're doing 10 joules. I have no idea. I'm gonna assume it's kind of like TikTok where it's a penny a piece, maybe, and then my cut's probably 5 pennies or something. I really don't know. Since Dylan sent us 10 poops, could we get somebody to send us something that 10 or more that's not a poop? Make us feel a little bit special? Since Dylan says we're poo, can we get something that says we're not poo? Some goats maybe or something? If they got, I don't know what they got. I don't know what the choices are on that. Dylan, how's the stream quality looking? Does it look pretty good? I know on my phone it looks pretty decent. I could zoom in on the rods a little bit if you guys want me to. I think, I really don't know for sure because I haven't tried that on that phone yet. A clutch 30 joules. Oh my goodness. What's up there, Backyard Carp? How you doing, buddy? Dylan, that's Backyard Carp. That's the guy I was telling you about that's got the giant buffs in his backyard. He said that he would invite me as long as I don't bring you. What do you think about that? Barbel are beautiful fish to catch? Yeah, I've never caught a barbel, but they look cool. They kind of look like a giant chub, right? To me, they look like a giant U.S. chub. uh, uh, have you caught anything in the last week or so that's been pretty good there, backyard? Didn't look like you've been catching many carp. Pretty much just buffies. I'll be honest, I've caught so many carp. Them buffs are awful nice. Especially, I'm surprised yours are smallmouth buffs, ain't they? You don't hardly see that. That's wild that they're in there. I'm very surprised that you have some smallmouth buffs in there like that. Yeah, big perch, yep. Assuming the perch over there is the same as they are over here. That's my guess. I'm guessing they're the same. Alright, we at 36 likes. Who give me 37 now? 36 going once. Who give me 37 now? Let's get her to 40, y'all. Who give me 37? 36 going twice. Who give me 37 now? I know my wife likes to catch a good chub, you know. Got him. Or wait, maybe I should say I like to give her a good chub, or I don't know. I might have messed my own joke up, y'all. I may have messed it up. I got excited. One day I could do a vertical and horizontal scream. That might be cool. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, them old catfish, man. Have you ever caught a big cat out of there, or just a lot of channel cats? Yeah, I was thinking the ones I saw were smallmouth buffs that you caught, I think, if I remember correctly. And we'll take that with a grain of salt because my memory doesn't work very good. You're fishing Weehigh tomorrow. Oh, nice. Well, if you're fishing that for bluegill or crappie, you're going to do good. I don't know how many carp you'll catch, but if you get one, it'll be big. And pike in the winter the last few years, we stole that technique from you. Oh, gotcha, yeah. Yeah, I only know one place around me that has a lot of perch. I actually used to fish for them up there a lot. I don't really do it anymore. A lot of ice fishermen go up there, though, in the wintertime and catch them. So, all right, who wants to tell me how long we've been live for? That way I know if it's time to bait up or not. Have seen bigger from other people. 10 pound if it's a channel cat. That's a pretty nice one to catch. 10-pound channel cats are pretty rare in our state there. I've been streaming for 1 hour, huh? Well, we'll have to start baiting them up here shortly, huh? We're going to have to bait them up shortly. I got the left rod already. I'm going to bait the right rod up and put it just below where that branch is overhanging. Why, you might ask? Just for fun. I don't know why. Just going to do it. So I do have a yellow Parker Baits wafter on. I don't really do very good on yellow. But I'm going to leave it on there. I know Saturday, me and the wife went out. We walked all around this one place. I mean, we put in some walking. Well over a mile's worth of walking around the lakes. And be excited to fish that in the spring. Might get my PB out of there, to be honest. It looks pretty good. It's full of weeds, though. Man, it's full of weeds. We only got Wells catfish in Europe. Oh, yeah, they're giants. Yeah, I'd love to catch a big Wells catfish. A white one, I'm not going to swap it out, Dylan, since it's on there already. If something takes it off there, I will, but... Well, yeah, we sure did a lot of walking and scouting. I had 2 ticks on me. I do not like ticks. That's a fact. It was weird. I felt something crawling on my neck when I was in the truck. Put my hand up there and I knocked it off, but I watched it fall and it fell and landed on my leg. I grabbed it, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's a tick. And then I felt something crawling on my other leg about 45 minutes later. And it was another tick. So I can tell you that where that is, it's full of them. Because I ain't ran across that in a long time. River Ebro in Spain, they found a puppy, duck, and soccer ball and a Wells catfish. Dang. Yeah, but it was probably what, 300-pound catfish? Probably like 300 pounds. He was probably still hungry. He was probably still hungry. All right, well, I think I'm going to bait up my very right rod. We'll bait it up first, and then we'll give the other 2 a little bit longer. Get my shades on here. Oh, Dylan, I'm using your chair, by the way. I did decide to try it out today. Wait, I thought I had a fish on for a second. I figured he might be giving it to me for Father's Day. I don't know. He left it in my truck. So, you know what a guy got to do, what a guy got to do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This got a Dynamite Baits peach and pepper wafter on it. The old peach and pepper. I wouldn't mind making up a big old batch of rice and using that in the bait boat. I've done so good on rice at the strangest places. Take that down to Duff Stuffs. What do you think? All right. Put this right underneath this tree limb over here. The heck? Now, are we going to get a fish on it? Probably not. I have to make me up some real good bait one day and bring it up here. I might put, let me see if I got any millet left. I think I still got a little bit. If I do, I might put it on my other rods. When I bait up here. Reading a book, babe?
Huh?
You reading?
Yeah.
What you reading? Adult book or what?
Birds of a Feather. The Secrets of a Night.
Oh, what's that about?
It's
Anything good?
the 5th book in a series.
Anything good or not? Yeah, these oats are dried up and now they're like a dough from I added water to them. Any Pig Mac pizzas today? Not today? Or was it really?
Yeah, Monday was last Monday.
Oh my, is it? When do you know when the next one is or no?
I never know until Donna tells me.
Yeah, that's a good pizza.
I love
Definitely.
the mac and cheese because it's so made.
Yeah, I like it. It's good.
Keep checking Facebook or have somebody check Facebook because you'll post it on there.
It's like I don't eat out a whole lot, and sometimes it'll just randomly pop up on my feed, and I'm like, I gotta get it. You know what I mean? So,
Last week was a fundraiser.
oh, really? Okay. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
why she made it.
Okay. But I'll definitely keep an eye on it. When I see it, I'll get it for sure. I got enough for maybe 1 or 2 balls of millet, I think. Possibly. Possibly so, guys. Oh, man. What we got? Did I just hear I need miss you? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Not yet, Mike. Not yet, buddy. Hemp seed. Yeah, hemp seed's really good. For sure. That's a fact. I've never used barley. I mean, that's basically like an oat. Basically like an oat. Guys, I'm going to throw something out there. If any of you are interested in helping support the channel to keep it going, you can become a member. It's like $1.99, man. You get custom emojis you can use in the chat. We're trying to build those up. I think we got just a couple of them. We don't have many. We do not have many of them anymore. So, but there's a link in the description if you want to become a member. Also, or if you want to send some jewels or super chats, everything's greatly appreciated, y'all. Even just watching is greatly appreciated. There's Mike with the member emojis. Thank you, buddy. Guys, we're still at 39 likes as well. If we can get one more to hit that 40 mark, that'd be fantastico. That would be fantastic. Mike's, when is your next fishing adventure? When are you fishing again, buddy? I don't think Mike's been fishing for a while. I could be wrong though, Dylan. Could be wrong. Yeah, there you go. Mike says, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. I like it. I do like it. It's actually just slightly chilly out here now. The sun kind of went behind the clouds. It's getting super duper nice. What's up there, David? Yeah, I'm feeling better now, brother. I way overdid it that day. Oh, nice, Mike. Nice. Yeah, I remember that. Remember that one. But yeah, it's if you're talking about what was that, like Tuesday or Wednesday last week, I really, really overdid it, man. I should have took some breaks in between baiting up. I caught so many fish in such a small amount of time, and it was like 100 degrees with the heat index. That's probably the worst I've ever felt from heat exhaustion or whatever. Even after I shut the camera off, I was not the same guy. Couldn't stand without almost falling. I'm so dizzy, couldn't catch my breath. This Saturday night, Saturday is your youngest birthday party. Gotcha, tell him we said happy birthday. Yeah, we was on fire, that's for sure. We was on fire. And then, Mike, you know what the day after that is, right? Father's Day. So what, chat, what do you guys do in that situation? Because the birthday's right next to Father's Day. What should Mike do? Should Mike get him a present and then take it away for Father's Day? Give it back to himself? Maybe he should get his son something that that Mike really wants. And then Sunday say, psych, it's my Father's Day present, and he gives it to himself. What do you guys think? I always kind of felt bad for people that had a birthday next to Christmas like that. Like if you're right next to Christmas, kind of. I feel like it kind of takes away from your birthday, you know? A lot of people in my family have a birthday in September time. Yeah, he did get him one, didn't he, Mike? He got him a good one. Dylan caught a nice one over there this year. He caught like a 30-some pounder over there. Got him a nice one. It was plumb full of eggs. Plumb full of eggs. Or I think that was his nephew or cousin that got that. Anyway, I forgot. He took him over there to specifically get a grass carp. That kid wanted to catch one. Can't remember how old he is. He's a young kid and he wanted him a grassing. I have the perfect place that we need to take that kid to. And Mike, you should take your son there as well. We should all go up at the same time. It's a long drive, but I really want to see what's in this water, but I think it's 13 and under that can fish it. So I could bring a set up and bait and get it out for a kid to reel in or whatever. I'd love to see what's in that lake. Seen some pictures of like 25-pound fantails and stuff, you know. My birthday, everyone's got no money and a hangover. Yep. My wife's birthday is on New Year's Eve, so she's right in the same boat you're in, pretty much. Legends got some big grassies, really. I didn't think I'd seen any pictures of grassies that come out of there. I know they got some mirrors in there. I know they got some mirror carp in there. All right, we hit that 40 likes there. If anybody wants to be a hero, a legend, drop us a like if you just joined in or maybe you forgot. So we can't hit 45, y'all. If y'all are brand new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Love to have you as part of the community. 33.8, nice. Gary loves to catch grass carp. Really? I mean, I don't mind catching them, but I certainly don't like holding them. What's up, Emily's Creations? How are you? Oh, from Texas. Nice. Yeah, they do, Mike. They do. Everything is bigger in Texas. I want to go down there so bad. Want to go fish Decker, or what is that, Long Lake or whatever they call it down there, so bad. It's like, I think 16 or 18 hours for me. It's a long drive. I would love to go down there though. Like to go probably springtime. See if I can't get a big old buffy. Emily, what do you like to catch down there? Um, Bandsaw and finger hurts. Oh wow, that's not good. You got bit by a bandsaw, or maybe you got your finger in the way of the bandsaw. I didn't think they bit like that. Uh, yeah, you don't see many. Like they say, we don't have them in the U.S. there, but I've seen a few of them there, Gary. I caught one that was either like a goldfish hybrid or crucian or something. The weekend before last, it was my PB on that particular kind of fish. Didn't have any barbels or anything. I bet. This is no kidding. I worked with a guy one time. Went to school with him, worked with him. And we built like the desks or whatever, cabinets or whatever you want to call them for, like all the stores that cash registers sit on and stuff. That's what we used to build. And you had to be careful because you had to use a nail gun. Well, he had, wait, no, I think he was using a saw. I don't think it was a nail gun. I think he was using a saw. Anyway, he had cut like the tip of his finger off, went to the hospital. They put his, like the tip of it back on. It was just like the very tip of it. And then he come back to work, which I don't even see how he was able to do that because I think he was on pain medication, like a lot of it. He come back to work and did it to a different finger. Had to go back. Pretty crazy. You're working around stuff like that, you got to pay close attention. Electrician for 40 years and seen some bad. I'm sure you have. And if you're an electrician, obviously you need to make sure that you're not going to get electrocuted, Today, Mike, I don't know, brother. I mean, it's, I just come up for a few hours, 2 or 3 hours in total, probably, just to get out of the house and hang out, you know what I mean? Definitely, gotta look after it. We all get in a hurry, though, sometimes, unfortunately. Mistakes can happen so very, very fast. Stir crazy. My husband says I'm off for a couple days. Hey, that's a good thing, right? I like being off. Love it. Nothing like not having to go to work. See you, Mike. Have fun mowing. I hate to say that because it's not fun, but at least it's nice out and you're not going to burn up. That's probably the best part about that today. All right. Well, I think I'm going to put some millet. I got enough for probably two rods for millet. So we'll see. I need to make a batch of millet up, honestly. I don't know. I've been liking baits that ain't sticky and messy. You know what I mean? Millet's a great bait. One of my all-time favorites, but she sure is a messy bait. Even wiping your hands off and all that good stuff. You'll still have syrup on your reels, and just about impossible not to. I might have enough for a little bit more than 2 balls, so maybe we can put some on some other rods too. This thing been sitting in the hot truck for probably a good month now. I'm surprised it still packs. If you want your millet to pack real good, you need to keep it cool. I think with my big cooler, I could probably keep mine, like once I'm done baiting my rods up, I could probably put it in that cooler and have ice packs on it. Like in the near future. Show you guys the millet ball here. There's the old millet ball. Somehow that got wrapped around my alarm when I casted that. How was that a thing? It did. It caused me to get a little bird's nest. Can't see the line. What do I got going on? All right. Put it on this one here as well. Yeah, fishy, fishy, fishy. I heard the more likes we get, the more fish we get. I still want to catch a fish on this. This is the Pro Line, like half boilie, half pop-up thing. Basically just wafter. I still have not caught a fish on this. I really, really want to. I mean, I don't think it's like a bait problem. I think it's just, you know, I haven't been on a good day yet. It was 100 degrees last week. So, this one out there. Y'all, it is just so nice out. Man, it's nice out. You wouldn't believe it unless you was here. It's not hot. It's just perfect now that the sun went in. Actually, it might even be a little chilly now. I've got enough for a little bit more, so if we need it, we got it. If we need it, we got it. If I'd have realized I had that much, I'd have probably just started with millet on everything. Wipe my hands down. Wipe them down and zip up the baggie. Guys should always probably have emergency millet for bait. Emergency bag just laying around. Might have to get me something to eat here in a little bit as well. I'm pretty dang hungry. No. You guys want to see me in the shot or not? I have no idea. I don't even know if you guys can see me right here. For the last two ain't going crazy. Gotcha. Ever use cookies or mussels? No. Now I will use a mussel flavoring sometimes, which is very good. Yeah, they spawned already. Yep. They already spawned. So, but yeah, like I said, if you guys are brand new, consider subscribing. We'd love to have you as part of the community. And if you haven't, you could do us a favor, hit that like button. We'd greatly appreciate it, guys. We're sitting at 43 likes. Maybe we could pump that up to almost 50, or at least get her up to 45 plus, maybe. Be pretty good. But yeah, it sure is pretty out. This would be a real nice night to like night fish, have you a fire, a nice tent or something. That'd be beautiful, wouldn't it? Making up a batch of goat bait, my goodness. Well, what do you need for it? How about I give you some stuff to make it up with? Make us up a batch. I got oats that need to be used. Might go get a bag of sweet feed pellets. You know. Been wanting to get some sweet feed for a while. What we ought to do is probably make up a batch of crab oats. How about I get the crab? Well, I don't know where I'd get crab flavoring right now. I don't think they have this crab here. I was going to say I could get some crab flavoring and you can make it up. Where am I streaming from? A phone. Just using a phone. I got a phone right there behind me to the right there. That way. Reading the comments from a different phone. So we got 2 with millet now. We'll see what happens with that. So I don't know how long I'll be here. Just want to get out of the house for a little bit, you know. How turkeys here at Bates have been, I don't know. No, it's not my property, no. No. Heck, I would. I'd love to have any pond or lake. That'd be awesome. That'd be fantastic, for sure. Yeah. It'd be wonderful. Yeah, today especially. Had all these hot days, and then to get a day like this is just real nice. Remember last year, there was like a week in, what was it, like September or something, where it was real nice. August or September. Pretty nice. What's up there, Gary boy? I have not caught anything yet, brother. How you been doing, Gary Boyd? What's up, my man? I ain't gonna be here. I may not be here long enough to catch. I started out with some oats that were from, like, I don't know, almost 2 weeks ago, I think. I had to put water in them to make them pack, and it turned them into a dough. And I've just found a little bit of millet. I put 2 balls of millet on, so Gary, we need to get back over there and see if we can't get us a big one from that one spot. You know, I got a bait boat now. We could map out the depth and stuff. Use the fish finder, see what kind of fish are in there. I'm in Indiana there, Emily. Indiana. If anybody is interested in helping support the channel, all right, we're trying to build our memberships back up. It's like $1.99, y'all, the cost of a McDonald's soda. You can help feed the starving fishermen trying to do YouTube there. There's a link in the video or in the description, or you can just click where it says join. How close? I don't know, like an hour or so, something like that. You got family there in Indianapolis or something, Emily? Family, friends? Good old Indy. What they? Some people call that Nap Town. I don't know why. Must be something I just don't know about. I've heard it called Nap Town, and then I just call it Indy. You know. I fished that exact spot last week, and it was slow. Yeah, I don't doubt that one, brother. What are you up to, Ray? Doing all right, buddy? I've been coming up here because it's like I can fish right beside this spot. But if I was going to try to catch a bunch of fish, I would go to a different spot over there. Carp Cowboy, what's up, brother? Temp, I don't know, man. Let's take a look. I think it's like 70 something. Guys, if you're just joining in, let's see if we can get her up to over 50 likes. See what the temp is. It says it's 72. 10 day, 76 and storms tomorrow, 79 Wednesday, 80 and rain Thursday, 77 Friday, 78 Saturday, 81 Sunday with storms. So that's what we're working with. I caught like 40 out the back Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, I believe it. 17 something out the dog. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, like I said, I just come up to do a little stream, hang out with whoever wanted to watch. I'm not super focused on. I literally didn't even have bait made up. Just using what I had leftovers of, guys. So I think my oats are turning into like a actual oatmeal ball instead of a pack bait. But I did just put a couple balls of millet on there, so. We just out here to hang out, relax, maybe catch us a fish, talk to you guys. But if I was going to go for numbers, it would be, I'd probably put 2 in the hot dog and 2 in the back lake, and then just catch a bunch out of the back lake and hope to get a big one out of the hot dog pond. Because if it's in the dog, it could be a hog. That was my old saying. But I know they put a lot of the big fish in the front pond nowadays. So, you guys got any questions or anything? Feel free to let me know. Do my best to answer them. States and capitals. Capitals of all. Yeah, I gotcha. Gotcha, yeah. Yeah, I learned that a long time ago when I was a kid there, where the states and capital, all the capitals of the state. I probably still know almost every one. I might even know all of them, to be honest. I have to think about it for a minute, but I probably know them all still. It burnt that into our little brain when we was a kid. Dylan, you're going to have to get this chair where it don't squeak, though. You're going to have to give her a shot at WD-40 or something. Juice her up. I'm heading out to try my luck. 107. Wow, that's hot. Well, it sounds like you're going to be doing the right thing, though. You're going to get a little evening bite going on. So that's probably the right play. You might tear them up there, cowboy. Indiana had 2 state capitals. Sheila, you been hitting the sauce today or what? I ain't never heard that one. 2 state capitals? I have not heard that one. See if I need to put this on the charger. No, we still got some battery. High school we had to spell and name them all. Made a 90 because I misspelled field for Springfield. Oh, I got you. Well, now you know how to spell it, I reckon. Oh, I thought you meant it had 2 at the same time, Sheila. The only one I know is Indianapolis. But that's cool that it had one before that. Something biting my right under something there. But yeah, I did not know it had cordon or whatever. I've heard of that. I think I just saw like a place to fish in where you're talking about posted somewhere or something. So that's cool. If y'all are just joining in, if you could take the time to hit that like it button, we greatly appreciate it. We'll be setting it on the lives. We're at 46. We're 4 away from hitting that 50 mark, y'all. 4 away. You want to be a legend, a hero? Hit that like button, greatly appreciate it. And if you're new, make sure you subscribe. That way we catch you on the next one we do. Or one in the future. So if y'all got questions, feel free to ask in the chat there. I'll do my best to give you an answer. It don't have to be fishing related. We can talk about anything you want. I need to figure out what I'm going to eat when I get done here. Because I'm hungry. I've not had much. Most of my calories are from a candy bar earlier today. I had a little bit of this rice stuff the wife made up. And then a couple pieces of the candy bar. I'm going to need a decent sized meal, I think. WWE, I do not. I'm not a wrestling guy. Now, when I was younger, I used to watch wrestling. It used to be what? WWF then. The World Wrestling Federation. Well, something just hit that rod there now. I don't know, something swimming into the lines or what. It's got bumpity bumped. A lot of times that's how a buff will do you. Sit there and bump it around for a while. Yeah, something's bumping it. Sometimes they'll even be hooked out there. Sheila says, just went and picked up Burger King, dropped some off at the hospital for your sister. Well, how's your sister doing there? Sheila, I think last time I had talked to you, I believe she was in remission, if it's the same one, where you said she was cancer-free. I hope she still is. Hope she's doing fantastic. Yeah, oh, I don't know on that one, Emily, but that's what I used to watch as a kid. Used to watch like Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan, Macho Man Randy Savage. What was it? Jake the Snake, I think, was one of them. There's just so many of them. Really good, talented people. And they was cut out for it. What was the one guy who say, woo, Ric Flair? I think it was Ric Flair. Woo, woo. Uh, Mr. Ric Flair. I'd say most of the guys from back in my day probably aren't even alive anymore, honestly. I'd say a lot of them passed away. Oh, yeah, Heartbreak Kid, yeah. Hey, there's my little ducky. What's up, buddy? What you doing? You about hit the pole with your wing. What you doing, bud? I got a bag of oats I'm going to give you once I leave here. How's that sound? I will dump them on the ground for him. Passed away 2 years this coming December. My older sister is staying with mama. Well, dang. Sheila, I hate that I even brought it up. I am so sorry. I wish I'd have never even brought it up now. I had no idea. The last time I talked to you, you had a sister that was battling cancer and she was in remission. So I'm very, very sorry. I know I haven't done a lot of streaming or any videos or anything myself, and my great uncle passed away just a couple months ago or so. I can't remember. I think he was almost 90, or maybe he was over 90. I can't remember. He was one of the best cornhole players ever, and still alive except for Crazy Ramon. Yeah, a lot of them guys passed. And then my one aunt passed a couple years ago, and then my other uncle passed as well. They say it comes in threes, and I really do believe that. It seems like to me. Yeah, only 45, man. I'm hoping I make it that long. I think my mom was 44 when she passed. She passed what? I think a month or two before her birthday. I'm 44. I'm hoping to hit 45 so I can say that I surpassed her. That's what I'm hoping. But what should I get to eat, y'all? Should I get something, or maybe the wife might want to cook? I don't really even know. Not too long ago, it was Hogan, Ozzy, and David Allen. Yeah, I remember that. But I mean, it comes in threes typically in like your family. That's how it's always been for me, anyway. Usually there's three people, which sucks. It's just weird how it seems that way. Fire up the grill, brother. If I had one, we'd just light her up right now. We'd cook up a ball of millet. What do you think? Toast it up on both sides and just eat it. Be like Michael Jackson. Just eat it, eat it. Instead of beat it, just eat it. Hey, fishy, fishy, fishy. Too late to cook. McDonald's has a 40-piece nugget. Oh my lord, for 13. Are you being serious? I've been craving nuggets bad too. Wait, didn't the 20-piece nugget used to be $5? Hold up now. Yo, what's up, old man on the hill? Exactly, brother. Exactly. Get your get your popcorn ready, brother. Get your popcorn ready. Yeah, the old seemed like it used to be 20 for a or 5 for a 20-piece nugget. Hey babe, look up how much a 20-piece nugget is. Yeah, it's curious. Sheila said they got 40-piece nugget for 13. I was thinking 20 was 5. But they probably changed it. That's been a couple years ago. How much? Oh, it's 7.29 now. So that is a good deal for $13. Huh? Yeah, that's a good deal. That's way cheaper. A couple bucks cheaper. Dollar a nugget? A dollar a nugget? Oh my God. We'd never eat nuggies again. Yeah, nuggets don't sound bad. I've been craving a good chicken sandwich or some good chicken nuggets. Wife made me some chicken last night, but it just wasn't my favorite kind of chicken, you know? Fry up one of them carp? Oh man, I can't even get a carp. How am I gonna fry them up? I cannot eat fish. I tried eating, what was it, salmon or something a few years ago. I just can't bring myself to eat it. I just can't do it. I ate a couple bites. I was like, this is pretty good, but I don't know. I don't, I just like to catch fish. I don't like to eat them. I feel bad if I eat them. I know that sounds stupid. I quit hunting years ago because I don't like deer meat. I used to hunt and I just give the meat away, but I don't even like deer meat. So I feel like if I'm gonna keep fish or hunt, and if I'm not eating it, then I don't feel it's right to do for me. But a new puppy? What kind of puppy did you get? Fresh, and it was the best thing I've eaten in a long time. I don't know. Or I fish a lot either. Gotcha. A sausage bun? Chinese waiting? Ooh, nice. What kind of Chinese you got? A red snapper? I'm about to eat me some red snapper tonight. You know what I'm saying? Got him. Oh, Lord. Jimmy, are you still been out there hitting it up and doing some fishing, brother? Ooh, nice. Send me a picture of him, Sheila. Nice. My sister just got a new kind of French bulldog. What's that kind of French bulldog my sister got? I can't remember what it's called. I can't remember what it's called. It's like extremely rare. I don't know. I could try to find it. Um, very little. Gotcha. 93 6-piece nuggets was $1.49. I'm telling you. Yeah, they're pretty good too there, huh? Oh, Freddie. I'd go out on them and say they're probably the better of the two. See if I can find this dog. I can't remember what it was called. Alright, let's see here. Scroll through my text. Yeah, I cannot remember what this thing was called. Some rare kind of French bulldog here. Come on now, let me find it. Hmm. There we go. I think I got there. Isabella Frenchie. Isabella French Bulldog. That's what it is. Isabella. God create anything better? He kept it for himself. There you go, brother. Well, I can tell you what gas was when I first got my license. Gas was 89 cents a gallon. What was it when you guys first got your license? Yeah, it was 89 cents a gallon. And this is no kidding. When I hit, I don't know, I was probably 17. It went up to about a little over $1. I told everybody, I said, man, this thing goes up anymore, I'm done. I ain't even going to drive. Thank you, Sheila. I'll have to look at it when I get home. But thank you. I'll take a look. I love any type of bulldog, honestly. So like them all. They're cute as a button. Don't have one yet, and it's 3%. 3%. What we talk about? What's 3%? But yeah. I remember saying if it gets higher than $1, I wasn't gonna drive no more. And boy, did I sure lied on that one. Boy, did I lie. I've paid over $5 a gallon now. So absolutely, it just keeps going up. I think it's about 3 something a gallon now. I was in Ohio Saturday. Somebody was telling me, was it Freddie? Freddie, I think it was you, wasn't it? Told me it's like 2 something a gallon over there, brother. When I went over there, it was like almost $4. It was almost $4 over there where you live at. It was super expensive. I ended up making it to Bucky's and got it there. Oh, I got you. Somebody told me it was like 280 in Springfield, Ohio. Some places down here 289. Nice. I think Bucky's was 330, and the other places were like 380. I think I might be wrong. And Old Man on the Hill. So you probably remember, like I do, leaded gas. Because when I was a kid, like when I had to pump gas for my parents, it was leaded gas. They didn't even have unleaded. I don't even know. I've never looked into it on the reason why they went unleaded or anything else. I mean, $3.99 today, nice. Yeah, that's about what it was all over Ohio that I saw, except Bucky's. Old Boosie's. Old Boosie's. Chat, if we got anybody that is interested, we're trying to get our memberships up on YouTube here. We don't have very many people that are members, and we'd love to get some back. It'll really give us the motivation also to get out there and stream more. It's $1.99. Super cheap, cost of a McDonald's soda. Get all kinds of custom emojis you can use in the chat to show them off there. If anybody's interested in that. $2.71 there, nice. That's not bad. I mean, it is, but it's not. The funniest thing about gas prices for me is when I was a kid growing up, they always said it. Gas prices at the pump depended on the price per barrel of crude oil. But now the prices per barrel are about the same as they was when gas was $1 a gallon, except gas is $3 to $5 everywhere nowadays. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Yo, what's up, Robert? How you doing, brother? You sure are, my man. I see that right there beside your name, Robert. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you very much. Thank you. What we sitting at on the like train there? Let's see how many likes we got. Let's see if we got any. What the heck just happened right there? We got 51 likes. Oh my lord. Can we get it up to 55? I'd love to hit Love to hit 60 before we end this bad boy. 60 would be just wonderful. Here fishing, fishing, fishing. So we're fishing. What's nice? I mean, in the beginning, something just bumped into that. Yeah. So, or in the beginning, we did have where the stream, like it was blurry and couldn't hear it. But after it fixed itself, it's been pretty good. We've been streaming on that Mint mobile phone that we got. So far, I'm really happy with the service. It gets a way better signal than my Verizon one. I mean, a way better signal. Everywhere except one place, it's been better. I mean, I'm talking 10 times better. It uses T-Mobile servers. To tech school, it was 48 cents. Gotcha. I'll tell you another thing that's kind of wild to me. I look at housing prices. When I bought my house, let's see, I've been there about, let's see, almost 18 years. Maybe I think I've been there about 18 years. Either 18 or 19. You sure could get a lot for your money. Now interest rates are skyrocketed, and the houses you get, a house like mine, would be like, in today's money, probably 200, 250, something like that. It's crazy. I don't know how y'all do it. I couldn't make a house payment on that kind of money. That'd probably be a couple thousand a month. It'd be expensive. And my one buddy, he's a realtor. He tells me all the time, Josh, you need to sell your house. Sell your house and get you something smaller. I'm like, brother, if I sold my house, because I got like a 2.5% interest rate. I'm like, if I sold my house and bought a house, if I bought a smaller house, I'd pay way more money, you know what I mean, than what I pay now. So how would that be smart for me to sell my bigger house to essentially trade it for a smaller house that costs more and my payment be twice as high? It just wouldn't make no sense. What's up, Fat Guy Explorers? It is, buddy. It's super nice out. Yeah, I bet. Yeah. I need to make some millet with a box of cake mix. I've seen so many people that do that. I need to try that out. I've never done it. I think they use cake mix instead of flour. I was very fortunate and bought my house at Bottom Market for 55. I know the only problem is with the housing stuff is no matter when you bought it, they keep raising your property value, and you just keep paying more taxes and more taxes and more tax, even though it's an unrealized value because you haven't sold it to owe that kind of taxes on it. But they just keep raising them on you anyway. In my personal opinion, you should never, property tax shouldn't even be a thing anyway. When you buy it, pay taxes when you buy it. When you sell it, you should pay taxes. What's up, Derek? How you doing, bud? Guys, if you're just joining in, can we get this bad boy up to 55 likes? We're so close. So close. I think I'm going to rebait this one rod because it's looked like something slacked it up on me. Taxes went up 42%. Ah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I remember when I was a kid, well, I'd say kid, but I was like 17 or 18 or something. I saw it was a, what year was it? 99. It was a 99. No, maybe it was a, yeah, I think it was a 99. It was a 98 or 99. Z28 blue, had ground effect kit on it, super pretty car. I can't remember what that car was at that time. I think it was only like 20 some thousand maybe. And I went and was gonna, talk to the car dealership, was gonna possibly try to get a loan on it. I thought, well, I can afford that payment. And then I had to contact the insurance company, and I couldn't afford the insurance on it. The insurance was like 3 times higher than the car payment. Show me your, okay, yeah, I got you, buddy. I'll show you right now. I'll bait this rod up here, and then that'd probably be my last bait up, but something did bump that. Sure did. I'll show you the setup. I baited up already and didn't show you. I think I just showed you the ball of bait last time. So, starting to get chilly out, babe.
Yeah, I know.
Right there. That's the setup, brother. There's the sinker. Got a quick chain swivel on there. That's it. Rods all have like a weird kind of dust or something on them. I don't even know. Keep them in a rod bag. So I'm not sure. But if anybody's brand new to the channel and you could do me one favor, actually I'm going to change that up to 2 favors. If you're new, consider hitting the subscribe button. That way, part of the community, we'd love to have you. And if you haven't yet, hit that like button. We're going to see how many likes we can get. It'd be cool if we could get over 60. Y'all ain't gonna believe this, but at one time we used to get 2, 3, 4, 500 likes, get several thousand views on the stream. It's a lot of fun. All right, this is gonna be probably the last ball of bait I throw out there. I believe something is out there eating that millet because I see some bubbles where I had it. I'll just put it right back on top of it, so we'll see. I hit them bubbles in the head, in the forehead right there. Clean my hand off. Come back down here and sit down. Oh. So we got, I probably got enough for maybe 1 or 2 balls on the millet, but I don't think I'm gonna bait back up. I'm gonna dump out my oats for the ducks. That one duck been coming over here a couple times already. He's hungry. He's a hungry hippo. Y'all ever play that game, Hungry Hippo? Hungry hippo. What's up there, Vox? Hey again, buddy. Looked up the 40 piece for up there, and it's 18. Not wife said it was 13. Got your boat hooked up to the truck ready for 4 a.m. Nice. You're more often, once again, thank you, Derek. I appreciate the kind words. If it does, it does. If it don't, it don't. Ain't gonna worry about it. I don't know how much I got left in me on YouTube anyway, so should have done it while it was hot, you know what I mean? We should have went at it hard. Well, we did go at it hard, but unfortunately my job got in the way, and then my health started slipping. Turn your bell on. Yeah, there you go. Try the human hungry hippo game. I have never heard of that one. Sounds cool though. Sounds cool. Hungry hippo. Played that when I was a kid. The uh, adult version does sound pretty good though. Or human version, I mean. Thank you, Vox. Appreciate it, bud. Thank you. How the cubbies been, man? You know I ain't been watching. How they been? Doing any good or not? Oh, I'm okay, babe. Sheila said we need to look up because I was talking about the Hungry Hippo game. I guess there's a human version of that. Human, like you play it out in like IRL, real life. Said it's pretty funny. Said said to look up some YouTube videos on it or something. It'd be cool. That would be cool. If we ever get any grandkids or anything, we'd have something to play with them. One thing I miss is being a dad where my kids looked up to me and needed me, you know. I do miss that a lot. If we get some grandkids, maybe to go back to that. Tank recently, hoping for a turnaround. Not the Cubbies. No, the Cubbies. I don't even know who's on the team anymore there, Vox. I really don't. How many likes we set in that chat? Oh, we are at 60 likes. Can we get her to 65 then? I bet we could get probably close to 70 if everybody hit that like button. And listen, if y'all are brand new, don't forget to subscribe. We'd love to catch you on the next one, you know. It's free, easy to do. They even did it in a nursing home and they were using laundry boxes. Oh, wow. Yeah, it does sound cool. That does sound cool. As I would have said when I was younger, for show, for show. Got to throw that, young language there, for show, for show. And if we're going to use today's language, we say 6'7", 6'7". I remember, what was it, a couple years ago, all I heard was all these kids talking about Skibbity Riz or something like that. Skibbity Toilet Ohio Riz or something like that. The trends that come out nowadays are pretty wild. Pretty wild. Swanson is probably the highest paid player on the team and is below the. That's about right, huh? That's about right. That's how it typically works. I'll tell you a really good movie. You played Operation? I've played that many times. Yeah, that's a good game too. What was the one? Trouble? And then they had Double Trouble. Was Trouble the one where you pop the ball? The ball that had dice in it, you pop it and it had dice that flipped. I like that movie Moneyball about baseball. I thought that was a really good one. Old Billy Bean. And there's a new band and it's old. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah. I remember somebody had posted a thing. Who was it with? I think it was with Ozzy. They're like, no, I think it was, what was his name? Billy Ray Cyrus or something. When he did that one, Old Town Road. What was the guy that done that song? Like Lil Nas or Lil X or something like that. People were like, oh wow, this guy's really putting this guy on the map. That was so nice of him to do that song with him. Like, that dude's been famous forever, you know. Chinese Checkers, yes. I ain't played that in a long time. That was fun. Yes, and then Shoots and Ladders, classic, you know. Definitely. Mr. Baseball's good, yep. There's a lot of good baseball movies. The Rookie. Um, what's the one with Dennis Quaid? Is that The Rookie or is that something else? Because there's one, The Rookie, where he like goes and pitches for the Chicago Cubs. It's a little kid, breaks his arm, and when it is fixed, he can throw it like super fast. Then you got one with Dennis Quaid, which is based on a true story where he becomes a professional in like his 40s or something like that. Monopoly, boy, I don't want to play that. No, no, no. My wife is not fun to play Monopoly with. Field of Dreams, a good one, yep. That's a good one as well. That's got Kevin Costner in it. I can't think of the other guy's name. What's his name? James something, right? Clue? I never really played Clue much. I'll tell you a game I played as a kid. Um, like a video game that was a lot of fun. Carmen San Diego. I thought about seeing if I could play that today, me and the wife, like download it from Steam or something like that. Play it on PC. But that game was a lot of fun. Where in the world is Carmen San Diego? What about Where's Waldo? Y'all ever play Where's Waldo? Battleship? I did not play that one too much, but yeah, fun game. Mr. Mustard and Library was. There you go. We know Vox has played it. When I was in my teenage years, y'all probably laugh at this. We used to play hide and seek, and I had more fun playing that as a teenager than I did as a kid. We'd go to this park, and we'd all hide at night. It would be nighttime, and we'd all hide. It was pretty cool. Jarts? I ain't never played that. Is that the lawn dart game or what? Oh man. Is that the lawn dart game? I never really played lawn darts. But yeah, Field of Dreams was a good one. Oh, James Earl Jones, that was the other guy in that one. Several good baseball movies, honestly. I even liked the one where they went and found people in India and taught them how to pitch and stuff. I forget what that was called. But it was pretty good as well. Sandlot, that's a classic, Jay. I don't know why I didn't bring that one up already. Sandlot's insanely good. That is a really, really good one. They got rid of it because too many people got stuck in the heat with them. Yep. Or in the head with them. Yep. And nobody looked for you. Dang. Angels in the outfield. That's a good one too. Yep. Yeah, a lot of people weren't too safe with them lawn darts. Something messing with it again. Yeah, the old lawn darts. I didn't play them much or anything. I remember back in the day they had a real still point on them and everything else. They was probably throwing them at each other on purpose, honestly. I think I'm gonna set in the sun for a few here, guys. Or at least away from the wind. At least set for away from the wind there. Oh. Pippi Longstocking. Good classic childhood movie for sure. Little Rascals, yes, yes. I used to love Pippi Longstocking when I was a kid. Pippi Longstocking coming into your world. Yep, good game. My dad used to win the championship in our trailer club. Oh, cool. I used to play horseshoes all the time. I played in a big tournament down in, what's that place called? Hmm. Camp Atterbury, I think is what it's called. Yeah, Punky Brewster. Yep. Moneyball has Brad Pitt in it. Croquet. Don't I ain't heard that one. Puffin stuff. I have no idea what that is. I remember playing with my Transformers and GI Joes when I was a kid though. Chat, we're at 61 likes. Can we get her up to 65? Who? Give me 62 now. I got 61 going once. Who? Give me 62 now. Yep, that's it. It was a big tournament. Oh, we got 62 going one. Who? Give me 63 now. Dang, here's 63. Who? Give me 64 now. I got 63 going once. Who? Give me 64 now. 63 going once. Who? Give me 64 now. Oh my God, you guys are smoking it on the likes. Give me one more. Who? Give me 65. Play sardines. And I don't think I've ever played sardines. I've never ate one either, if you're asking, wondering about that. I don't think I could eat a sardine. Sounds kind of gross. Really old man on the hill. Well, I mean, I don't think I could eat one. There's bubbles all around where I threw that ball of millet, and something did hit it twice. Yeah, no sardines for me. Are there any fish left in here? Well, that's a good question. I have no idea on that one. Has a restaurant there? Oh, I know, Sheila. I know one of these days I'm gonna get down there and eat that thing. There's definitely some fish in here, Todd. That's messing with me again. I think it's a buff that's messing with it, because he's just been buff or shad. I don't know. One or the other. Um, yeah, no sardines for me. What's the anchovies, right? They put that on pizza. None of that for me either. None of that. Anyone watching the World Cup? I have not been watching it, no. Oh, yeah, $1 Million Arm. You're right. That's it. Yep. I don't know if that fish is on or what. Could try to set the hook on him, but if we don't get it on him, then we're just going to be a rod out of the water, because I don't want to bait it back up. Know what I mean, Vern? Chat, we're one like to 65. Who's going to hit that like button? Who's going to be the hero? Please. Peanut butter and mayonnaise sandwiches. I mean, that I could see how that might be good. I don't know. I'd have to give it a try. I don't know for sure. That would be better than sardines or anchovies for me. But like I say, I don't like fish. I've never had sushi. I hear it's delicious. I'll probably never eat it in my lifetime. I'll hide and seek, but when you seek, you stay with the person you found. Everyone gets there. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't played it, I don't think. I don't think. Can live off of spicy salmon. Nice. I know a lot of people like I say, sushi and that kind of stuff, but it's just not for me. I like my food cooked. Well, I guess I could say that. Gotcha, Emily. Gotcha. Yeah. When I was a kid growing up, most of my food wasn't really cooked. I used to eat soup out of a can. I just opened the lid and eat it. It's still messing with that rod. It might be. I'm telling you. Should we try to set the hook on it? I'm pretty sure it's a buff. It's either a buff or a shad. Awful lot of bubbles out there. Awful lot of bubs. Hmm. I feel like if it was a buff, he'd already got hooked. So I don't know. And just let her sit. We'll let her sit. Maybe we'll get lucky and take off. Flashlight tag? I don't think I've played that one. You don't like the spam, huh? Tech you got against spam? I actually do like spam. I think it tastes pretty good. Fried spam, not too shabby. It can be overcooked though. If it gets overcooked, it's like rubber kind of. Red Rover, send a fishy on over. That's what I'm saying. Play on like your flashlight beam hits you. Gotcha, yeah. Probably a lot of people would be like cheating, saying that they didn't get hit by the flashlight though, yeah. Depending on who you're playing with. Not some laser tag. I've seen laser tag on TV and all that when I was a kid, but I never did have anything to play laser tag with. Never had anything to play it with. Something just made a big old ripple right there. Y'all see that? Look at that. That thing's still messing with that rod. Still messing with it. 65 on the likes. Number 65, thank you. Appreciate that. If any of you guys are brand new to the channel, guys or gals, consider hitting that subscribe button. That way we, catch you on the next one. Boy, that sucker come clear out of the water over there, didn't it? That way we don't miss out on the next one. $27 of the most beautiful people watching I've ever seen in my life, too. Thank you, guys and gals. Appreciate it. Did you want to cook, babe, or do you want to grab chicken nuggets? Did you hear me? Okay. Well, sounds good. I can't hardly hear you. Okay. William says Pizza King. There you go. Yeah, Sheila. Yeah, I've been in that one before. I've been in that before. The closest Pizza King to me is Terrible. We got that 2 weeks ago. That was like one of the weirdest experiences I ever seen. So you can get a Pizza King. You can remove the pizza sauce and have nacho cheese sauce on it instead. Straight nacho cheese sauce for your sauce. Pizza Pie, or no, this is Big Daddy's. Or wait, no, it is Pizza Pie. It used to be Big Daddy's. But anyway, so got a pizza, doubled up, added double for the nacho cheese sauce on it. Wife goes to get the pizza. This pizza was $42 for just one pizza. And then they tried to charge her like $5 more. They're like, yeah, you owe us another $5. And she's like, I paid for my pizza online. I paid for everything I ordered. I don't owe you $5. And what it is somebody up there is trying to scam and get people to pay more money when they order online. That's exactly what it is. But anyway, pizza had no nacho cheese sauce on it, had no sauce whatsoever, and it was terrible. Long story short, it was a terrible pizza, and it cost $42. I think it was crazy. You had to fall for it when you was a kid. The pizza place behind me is my wife's favorite. Pizza Pie, Pizza 3.14. That's her favorite. They got a decent pizza. It's not bad. If you get a good Pizza King pizza is my favorite. But I just hardly ever get one anymore. Hunt's Pizza, yeah, it's not bad. I know exactly what you're talking about. The gas station, the Hunt's Brothers. Is that what you're talking about? Hunt Brothers Pizza. It is actually really good especially for like a gas station pizza. Yeah. CC Pizza up there. They have one in Indy. They closed the ones. They got a CC in Indy. I didn't know they had one. The only one I know of is in Ohio. I go there sometimes. It's not that great, but it's bad pizza for $10. You know what I mean? That's something, just hit that thing again. It's bad pizza, but it is pretty much cheap. For me personally, I'd rather just buy a Costco pizza for $10, because then you'll have all the pizza you can handle. And it tastes okay. It's not the best pizza, but not even close to the worst pizza. I kind of like that Costco pizza. It very well could be, William. It very well could be. It's either a shad or above. You're probably right. Walmart pizza? Talking about their take and bakes? I think I've only had one of those. What's that one? Papa Murphy's or something like that, where you take it and bake it? I think I've had one of those before too. Yes, they do, William. Yes, they do. I've caught some that would blow your mind. If I wasn't using a hair rig, I would set the hook on it. And I would show you if it's a shad or a buff. But using a hair rig, if it's a shad, I won't catch it. If it's a buff, I would get it. But if it's a shad, I wouldn't get it. Alright, 4 likes to 70, y'all. If y'all just joining in or forgot, make sure you tap that like button, see if we can hit 70. We don't have a whole lot of time left in us, so it'll be a spectacular number to get to. Homemade pizza? Yeah, my wife makes a good homemade pizza. Pretty good, nice. From the back lake? Nice. What's that, babe? I don't know if there's any pizza left or not, Mama. I ate a little bit of that rice kind of stuff. Yeah. Shad's watching. Oh, what's up, Shad? How you doing, brother? What's up, my man? Here a fish, there a fish, everywhere a fish. Old Mick Fish, he had a fish. E-I, fish. How about Aldi's 14-inch pizzas? I'm sure I've probably had them. They're probably pretty good. They probably not bad. Aldi's got a real good candy bar I had. I don't remember the brand name of it, but it's pretty good. It was not bad. So my very favorite would definitely be Pizza King if you get a good one. That red front pizza wasn't too bad. Potato soup, that I love potato soup, Jimmy. My wife makes a absolutely delicious potato soup. That thing is just pulling and then stopping every time. Broccoli and cheese soup, she makes a good broccoli and cheese soup too, for sure. I'd say it's the shad. That's my guess. She pulled it pretty tight that time. If I had me a plastic bead on, I'd show you guys how to catch this thing. All right, well, that'll be one rod. I'll tell you what, actually, I'm going to flip it. Just leave the hook bait on there. And flip it out there. Should have just left it in case there was any millet still around it. Definitely not anything I was going to hook. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild one. $29 beautiful people watching. Hey, listen, guys, we're 4 likes from hitting 70. If you haven't yet, tap that like button. Let's see if we can get her up to 70. Teamwork makes the dream work. That's what I heard. Now, is that true? I have no idea. using shad for bait, I'd say that's a really good idea. Really? They got all you can eat for 16 bucks? What do they have for $16? That sounds pretty good. Yeah, the problem with the old shad in these little small ponds like that is, people don't dump them in now, but back in the day when there was a lot of people that used to do big catfishing, they'd come up here with, a big 5-gallon bucket full of shad, and then if they didn't catch fish or whatever, they just dumped them in the lake, and they literally, shrimp and wings, go crazy. They breed and just 8 trillion of them. It only takes a year or two, and your pond is just full of them, filled to the top. I don't know what it entails to like shock a pond, or if you are able to do it yourself, or if you have to pay somebody to come and do it. But I think in a lot of the places it would be well worth the money to shock them and get out as many as they possibly can. There's just, some of these places have so many shad, it's crazy. And some of them just have a ton. If any of y'all are new, consider hitting that subscribe button. We'd love to have you as part of the community. I think I'm going to start packing a couple items up here. It is getting a little chilly. Put that in there, man. Go ahead and put Dylan's chair up. I think that's a good idea. Shock Asian cube here in the Tennessee River. Yeah, Asian carp, yeah. Yep, I don't know if you own a place, if it's like something that's you can do yourself, or if you have to pay somebody. I really don't know on that. I'm not sure. Actually, I'm gonna dump this oats out for these ducks. Dump that out for the duckies. And then I'll dump the other one in the water there. And somehow I pulled my reel cover out of the truck with it. Almost just threw it all in the trash, and then I got thinking about it. I promised that duck, even though he doesn't know what I'm saying, I did promise him that I was going to give him some oats. I try to be a man of my word. Sometimes things don't work out, but I do at least try. Even if it's a duck. Oh. Oh. Come on, hold on to the millet a little bit. Just a little bit longer. Think I need my water bucket anymore. Should be a-okay on that. Campfire, what's with all the holes in the grass? Yeah, campfires, it looks like, yeah. Like they had a fire. Well, I could go ahead and put that one rod up. It don't got no bait on it anyway. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put that rod and rod holder up. Still nothing on this particular hook bait. I need to get me a fish on this. Kind of smells like cough medicine or something. It's got a very strong smell. It definitely hasn't produced anything yet, but I haven't fished with it much. That's probably why. Oh. Since my son don't fish no more, I just take his rods out of my rod bag. Probably make my stuff a lot easier to do there. I'll set the net up here by the truck. Actually, I think I'll go ahead and fold it up because if I get one, it'll be easier to take out anyway. I'll just set it on the truck. Whew. But dig a different one every time. Yeah, yeah, right. That's funny. But yeah, apparently that's what they do. There's actually 2, 4, 6, 7. There's about 7 of them right here. It's in this little spot. About 7 in total. Chat, can we get that up to 67 likes? Can we get it to 6-7? We're one away. So close. So close. All right. Well, I love y'all. I think I'm going to pack it up and get home and get some food in my belly. But I love y'all. And I reckon we'll catch you. I don't know if we'll get you another day this week or maybe this weekend or what. But we'll be out sometime. Peace. See ya.